What's up guys, Greg here at C&P Run Company, here to talk to you today about carbon shoes, carbon plated shoes. What's the hype with them, who are they good for, and which shoe is good for what person? I think that's the biggest confusion with carbon plate shoes. So what's the big deal? We've seen carbon plate shoes now probably for the last 4 or so years. Started with the Nike Vaporfly, moved on down to the Next Percent. So yeah, what's the big deal? Why is it so beneficial? So if you look at a regular shoe, you can kind of see here how you get that toe off motion when you flex the shoe. So in a carbon shoe, pick up any of these three, it doesn't bend. It's immovable. So the carbon plate is supposed to give you the energy return that you lose from that bend in the shoe. So it's a little bit of a stiffer ride, very responsive, and very fast. But there are different shoes geared towards each runner. So you have a wide variety of carbon shoes, but they're not all geared for the same purpose. You have the Brooks Hyperion Elite, which is mostly going to be your racer. Super light, obviously not movable. DNA Flash is super responsive. Really good for your people trying to BQ, triathletes if you're looking for a good Kona shoe, this would be it right here. Maybe even a good occasional tempo shoe, but definitely not like an everyday workhorse. The way the shoe is designed and geared, it makes you want to run fast, and it feels a little weird and uncomfortable to run anything at like a regular paced effort run. So you want to try to save this for races, not only just because of the feel, but also because of the durability. You definitely don't get as long of a life out of this shoe as you would out of these other two shoes that I'm about to talk about right now. Next, we have the HOKA Carbon X, which is definitely a staff favorite. I think almost all the guys in the store running it. It's my favorite go-to. It's still a carbon plate shoe. A little bit more of a softer ride, but this one's going to be more for you can kind of interchange it. You can definitely use it for more of your everyday runs, but definitely still a great tempo and race shoe, and can be extended to even ultra races. I think when HOKA debuted the shoe, it was for the 50K world record, so definitely can get into long runs in this no problem. Definitely a much smoother feel, so compared to the Hyperion Elite, you can definitely just run a little bit more comfortably, a little bit slower, a little bit easier pace, and not struggle as much, which is why I really like this shoe. So it's kind of good for everything. Wide gamut of activities you can do in this one. Also, durability is great too. So in Hyperion, you only get maybe 100 or so miles. Definitely can get closer to 300. I think my first ones were about 300, even 350. So you definitely get some life out of these guys. So definitely check out this one if you're looking for more of just a trainer and also a race shoe. Last one is the Saucony Endorphin Pro. So out of the Endorphin line, this is going to be the top Endorphin shoe. So this one is a nice hybrid compared to the Hyperion and the Carbon X. So if you're looking for a shoe, not necessarily for all of your runs, but if you need a shoe for your faster paced long runs or a longer threshold workout, tempo run, or obviously a race, this would be great. Definitely still kind of geared towards around the half to full marathon distance, but definitely a shoe that you can run a little bit slower and be a little bit more comfortable than in the Hyperion. So, but definitely still try to avoid using just this shoe as your daily trainer. Try to have something else in your rotation too. I have one last one, guys. Bonus shoe. It's not going to be exactly a carbon plated shoe, but if you're looking for just a fast shoe, since we're kind of on the topic of fast shoes, the Razor Speed from Skechers is awesome. Sorry, Razor 3 from Skechers. 1 and 2 mile treadmill record was set in this shoe. Also, Edward Cheserek, who is a really well-known ex-Oregon athlete, just ran 13:29 for a 5K in this shoe not too long ago. So definitely a fast shoe. So if you're looking for just a really good short distance trainer, just something to get a mile or two here and there, definitely just mostly a race day or tempo shoe, Razor could be a good option. So figured while we're on the subject of fast shoes, throw this one in there as well. And that's going to be it for the fast shoes. Definitely a note I want to throw in at the end. All these shoes are great options to have in your rotation, but definitely also consider having a more traditional shoe in your rotation as well. So something like, if you're a Brooks fan, like a Glycerin or a Ghost, Saucony would be the Triumph for the ride. Something else that's going to have a little more bend to it, just to give your foot the ability to kind of still have that flexion to it. You don't want to lose that. Definitely a great secondary option, but definitely don't have it as your only. And that's it, guys. Definitely, if you have any of these options for carbon shoes, bring them out Wednesday to track, because we are back to track this week. So look forward to seeing those of you guys that will be there Wednesday, and otherwise see you guys soon.